you?
Yes. I'm a neighbor, and I was wondering who. I saw someone here, and I hadn't seen anyone here, so I
Okay.
was. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
And you are?
None of your business. And please
What?
get off my property. Thank you.
Well, excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Let's go.
I'm the president of the HOA.
Okay.
And you're not supposed to be running a business out of your house.
This isn't my house. I don't live here.
This is my house.
I'm a detail. I pulled up.
I'm just letting you know. You're not supposed to be running a business out of your house. You're not supposed to have vehicles parked on the grass.
He's detailing my car.
I can just take this down if you want.
You got a sign right
He
here.
put the sign up. I didn't put the sign up. He's advertising.
I can take it down if it's that big of a deal.
Okay, he'll take the sign down, bro. He's detailing my car. So what's the problem now?
You had a sign up.
Okay, the sign's
You're
gone.
advertising.
What's off? What's
You're
the problem?
still going to get a letter.
What's the problem? He's detailing my car. What's the
Well,
problem?
that's
He's
not
detailing my car.
That's not your car. That's your
That is my friend's car. Yeah, that is
Well,
my car. Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you.
So what's the problem?
I'm not going to argue
So
with you.
I have somebody come in and watch
I've
my
told you.
car? You haven't told me anything.
You are not supposed to be running a business.
No one is running. I'm not running a business. I'm getting a service done. I paid him to
But
come
that's
here.
not your car. That's your car.
So my friend came here,
You're
and I'm
still-
getting my car
I'm
washed.
not gonna
So
argue
listen
with
to
you.
me. Listen to me, right? You told me something, right? I'm here. I live here, correct? Because you know that,
I know that.
right? I live here. He came, I called him to come get a detail. My friend comes, and all of a sudden my friend wants to get a detail. So that's a problem on me now?
Yeah, because you're advertising a business. Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
You're not supposed to have a vehicle parked on the grass.
I'm not allowed to wash my car on my property. I'm not allowed to have my car washed on my property.
You're not supposed to advertise it.
Okay, so he took the advertisement away. What is the problem now? Thank you. I want to get a picture of your tag since you're coming over here and doing all this shit.
Well, that's a first for my business.
The car is off the desk. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get. This is a harassment case. Thank you very much. What's your name? What's your badge number? I'm the HOA president. I'm the HOA president then. Who's the grown-up? No, my.
Sorry, bro. If that was my fault, I had the sign out.
I told you to park in the grass, bro. It wasn't that
Yeah.
Yo, homie doing a great job with that detailing work. But man, that's how these HOAs be running, bro. I had an HOA property. I mean, I stay in an HOA right now, but it's a lot more lenient. I think these new HOAs are really the problem. The older HOAs, is less stress. The new HOAs, for whatever reason, they mafia, man. They are straight Nazi related. I had an HOA. I couldn't rent the property. I never been in bought a house in a subdivision that had an HOA that didn't allow me to rent it. That was really weird to me. It was the weirdest stuff. And they getting more and more aggressive. I think HOAs are going to be responsible for a lot of the foreclosures that start happening pretty soon.
Our HOA sent out an email saying that we can't grill unless it's an electric grill or a gas grill. This HOA stuff is for the birds, and we're not even buying, we're renting, and we're a part of an HOA. The 1 year, one and done, baby. We can't wait to move no charcoal grill. Who doing that? You know who that message was for, baby. Because soon as it get hot outside, we're going to throw something on the grill. But I got one thing for them. We finna go buy some charcoal today when my men get out. Baby, who? You gonna have to knock on my door and tell me to take my grill and put it up. Nope, you're gonna have to knock on my door and tell me to take my meat off my grill. Cause what you mean? Who trying to blow their eyelashes and eyebrows off? You would think a charcoal grill would be more safe than a gas or an electric grill. Like, make it make sense. If you take a look, I see 1, 2, 3 grills down there. You probably can't see the last one. Boom, neighbors. They ain't stopping no show. One monkey don't stop no show. Y'all can send as many letters as y'all want to, but we're gonna throw that meat on the grill.
Hey, hold, I gotta stop it right there. Didn't she just start by saying that she a renter in this place? I know she said she a renter at the beginning. Listen, if you a renter and you're staying in a house that has HOAs, don't bust out on the HOAs, because you got to realize the owners who own that property, they're going to suffer from you busting out, going crazy, just going off and disobeying the rules. If you disobey the rules, the owners suffer for it. You don't suffer. You'll be there for a little bit. The owner's going to have that property forever. That's not your home. That's not your property. Chill out, man.
As long as it's hot outside, as long as it's flies, bees, and wasps outside, as long as they got red Dixie cups in Walmart, baby, we're going to throw something on that grill, and you're not going to stop us, baby. You're going to have to come knock on our door, take this charcoal out our grill, put our fire out, knock this grill over for me to take my meat off, baby. We're going to eat good today.
My HOA will be putting a lien on my house and then starting the foreclosure process. Story time. I bought a house in May of 2024 and my house is in an HOA. Now, when I bought the house, I didn't know of any issues or any work that needed to be done on the property. Everything was great for the first few months. And then in March of 2025, this year, I was notified that there was going to be work that needed to be done on all of the properties, and my portion was going to cost $23,000. This amount was later reduced to $22,000, and I started reaching out to my HOA, explaining to them, like, hey, this must be a mistake because there's no way that I owe this money. I haven't even lived here for a full year. My HOA tells me that I need to reach out to my realtor and the seller, and I do so, and I find out that the seller provided information to my realtor that showed this work was going to be done, and my realtor never forwarded that information to me so that I can make the final decision on if I actually wanted to purchase the property or not. I've tried to work with my HOA so many times, explaining to them that I don't have the money to pay for this. I wouldn't have had the money last year. I wouldn't have had the money the year before that. Like, this is $22,000 out of pocket. And so I reached out to my realtor and I called her out on our mistake, and I've spoken with her boss, and I've been trying to speak to any attorneys with this company, any higher ups, and they basically told me that they will not be cutting a check for this mistake.
So one reason they're not going to cut a check for that mistake is you need to go to the E&O for the realtor. The realtor dropped the ball right there. They got E&O insurance. That's the only way. They don't want you to go to them. And look, some of y'all realtors like, do you snitching? Yeah, I'm snitching, motherfucker. I don't care. I'm snitching. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm snitching. I'm snitching. For public safety, your boy's always out here snitching. Yeah, and I ain't even got no cigars out here, so you know I'm on 10. All right? Cigars kind of slow me down. My boy be like, I'm snitching. Go to the go call the broker and file an EEO yes, I EEO. I'm not talking about equal opportunities. No. They have EEO assurance. EO. They got liability insurance. EEO insurance. Look, some of y'all gonna do on the replay. Y'all gonna give me a hell on what I just did right there. Y'all really gonna give me. I'm chilling, bro. It's Friday. We're about to get going. Let's go.
This money was supposed to be due by April 30th, and I do think that I had an extension till June 1st because I was originally told that the payments would be June 1st.
E&O insurance. See? Y'all ain't even got to leave a comment. Finish watching it.
But it is now June 3rd, and I still don't have the money, and I won't have the money, and so I'm pretty sure that they're going to put a lien on my house and then foreclose it, and I'm going to be out of a home because my realtor did not forward me documents stating that this work was going to be done.
One thing that I love that we've been on the same page about is not paying them goddamn bills. Like, I just love how everybody is just opting out. I'm seeing more and more creators talk about how they haven't paid their car notes and they haven't paid their credit card bills. And I don't mean that in a certain type of way. I mean that in a way of, I'm glad that we're finally saying, you know what? Fuck them bills. Like, America will figure out the debt.
Don't listen to that. That's bad information. To me, it's bad information. I'm still paying my bills. Okay? Now, if you got bills that you can't afford to pay, you might need to scale back, or you might need to go make some money, make more money. Because y'all complain about not being able to pay your bills, but the reality of it, you're complaining about it is content for me and all the other content creators out here. So I'm kind of thinking you're doing it for content, in my personal opinion. Oh, no. Because I don't believe you. And there's some people that get out here and cry, and I do say that's TMI. I do say it. I think you need to keep that stuff to yourself. But at the end of the day, this is bad advice. You can't rebel individually, and you think everybody out here is suffering like you, and they shouldn't pay their bills. That's crazy. Even if they just getting by, why they want to screw this. Y'all gotta listen to this content out here. Some of this shit is bad, bro.
We don't care. More and more people aren't paying their mortgages to the point that they have so many people on the foreclosure list that they don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. And I'm not gonna lie, it's stuff like that that I feel like is gonna bring change to the economy. Us doing everything together, everybody saying no. Like, I definitely feel like there's gonna be a change.
Yeah, there's gonna be a change. There's gonna be a change in her living condition. That's the only change that's gonna happen pretty soon.
HOA sent me another letter. They told me to cease activity immediately. That's my second notice. What in the what? It's been raining. I was on vacation and I seized all the activity. But they literally pulled up yesterday and took a picture of my SUV and my son's car in my driveway. At this point, I'm feeling harassed. And I have every right to have friends or family over here in my neighborhood. So HOA is really ticking me off at this point. I sent what I said back in an email, CC'd my husband on it. Now I'm gonna enjoy my pool today.
Yeah.
Gestapo. I'm telling you. Okay, you buying these houses, try to stay away from these HOAs, man. Just try your best.
If you have a house and it's not in the HOA, consider yourself blessed. So they just sent me a violation for my grass. I swear, I just got the grass cut 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what they want from me. Like, let me show you the grass. I'm so pissed. Hold on. So, this is the grass. It's a little high, but it's not send me a violation high.
No, it's not high. It's not high. What's happening is that somebody, when the HOA falls short on what they got, they're going to treat you just like cops pulling up at a stop sign or running a red light. You drifted by. I got to drop this on you. That's why I said, if you're going to get bread, you got to know these things, man. And we talk about it in the Patreon, but I'm telling you, you cannot try to stay away from these HOAs. Land is the big thing now. You can buy this land. Don't buy any land in the HOAs. If you can buy land outside of an HOA and build from there, you can kind of posture yourself for the next 10 to 15 years. And I'm just telling you as somebody who's been house hacking. So I'm going to go and I'm going to pull money out and I'm going to move to the next house. See, I avoid these HOAs. And if I get an HOA, I'm doing a very, very old HOA. I want the old dude in the HOA to, give me the check. Oh no. That joker got to be talking about the check. That's it. Because I don't want no vibrant Karen that feels, oh, the hedges are off. No, you're not for me, bro.
It rained. So
working.
when it rains, it grows a little bit more. But I just cut it 2 weeks ago. I just cut it 2 weeks ago.
And they will rack up money. I never saw HOA tell somebody that they can't rent their house, and I had that stuff happen to me. When I had that happen to me, I knew HOAs were from the devil. I knew it was evil. It was a Gestapo. Man, hey, yo, thanks for rocking with your boy. This is the Lunchtime Hangout. This is what I do, Real Estate Lunchbox. On the channel, I'm streaming live, and I do this 3 times out the week where we just talk about topics. We just gonna rock. I'm on my deck. I didn't bust open a cigar. I don't know what YouTube will say to me. Some of my other content creators I follow, I know y'all love y'all sticks. I'm not busting open a stick. I did. Look, you know what? Before I even run to the next one, I gotta get up real quick. Let me go grab myself something to drink because I'm gonna chill right here real quick with y'all. Y'all need some time.